What's up, YouTube fam? I want to welcome you to the Lil J Show. Of course, I am Lil J. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day today. Hope it's going absolutely amazing for you. Today we got in the spotlight Mac Mula, Mr. Mac Mula. He said he was pressed by one of these Chicago rappers in Chicago. It was at the airport. My man, I believe he said his wife, his pets, they was on their way back to their home in Miami, and this rapper decided to press him. And he was on some grown man. You know what I mean? Just, I guess he's listening to what the man had to say and like brushed it off and went on about his way. I believe it was some pretty harsh words being thrown at him and his wife, and you know what I mean. He took it like a grown man. He was on his grown man business. You know what I mean? And then he just playing it. How we used to hear that back in the day as children. Sticks and stones, brother, sticks and stones. So let's listen to what Mac Mula had to say about the situation, or what he's saying going forth on his channel. Let's see what he got to say about it. Check it out.
Bloodhound Q50 made me quit. I got scared. I said no. The Grim Reaper himself. He caught me lacking at the airport. I can no longer do this anymore. I'm now too scared to do YouTube videos.
What's up, squad? Listen, man. So about 2 weeks ago, Q50 caught me lacking at the airport, right? And ever since then, the internet been in a frenzy. I've been getting comments, DMs, all this, that, the third. You feel me? So I just figured I'll address it one more again, and then this will be the last time that I talk about it. All right. So basically, if y'all know what happened, me and Q50 ran into each other at the airport. It was like a little bit of, not really an altercation, but there was some back and forth going on, and a lot of people feel a lot of different ways about it. So I figure I'll respond to some of these comments and kind of explain to y'all why he scared me into quitting YouTube. Okay, so the first thing, if y'all don't know, right, the reason that the shit happened, I don't really know what the reason was, for real. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he never told me what the problem was. Never. He never told me what he had a problem with, what he said, what he did. I see a lot of niggas on the internet though, like saying, oh, Mac Mula this, Mac Mula tough, Mac Mula be fake tough. Don't talk on street politics and don't talk on the streets if you gonna call the police and all that. I don't know what that means, bro. Like that y'all, it's the internet has showed me that y'all motherfuckers are slow. Y'all retarded for real. You feel me? So the news can't talk about who got murdered. DJ Academics can't talk about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I never understood the point of be mad at Mac Mula because I said I killed 5 people and then put it on Instagram and Mac Mula made a video about it. You feel me? Like, and then, okay, cool. Mac Mula police because he the title that he said. Bro, what? I didn't make up this title. You said you killed 5 people. So how the fuck am I the police for putting that in the title? How? Please somebody explain that to me. How am I the police for putting that in the title? So basically what you saying is the only people that can talk about rappers are people that's in the streets. That shit don't make no sense, gang. It don't make no sense at all, shorty. And a lot of people be like, oh, Mac Mula act like he used to be gangster. Bro, I've never ever, you can't pull up one clip where you seen Mac Mula say that he was tough. You can't pull that up. You can't pull up one clip where you said I was tough, I did something to somebody, I'm a gangster, I'm tough, I smack this person when I see him, this, that, the third. You've never seen that. So it's like, why even, my question for Q50 was, why are you even coming to me on that type of energy, bro? Why are you coming to me on that type? I don't give a fuck what I don't give a fuck what the video title is, what I made a video about, what I did, what I said, what's going on, what's happening. You feel me? It don't matter. Why do you have that energy towards me like I said I'ma smack you when I see you? Or like I said I was gonna kill you when I saw you? Or like I said, I got more bodies than you, or anything like that, bro. Like, it's crazy as niggas be talking on the internet. Why do you even have that energy towards me, gang? That's just a genuine question to that nigga if he's watched. Why you got that energy towards the YouTube nigga who never claimed to be tough, never claimed to be in a gang, never claimed to be none of that? Like, you could tell niggas, I think people are stupid, dumb, stupid, and retarded. That's just what's going on. Not saying Q50, I'm talking about like the fans, like dumb, stupid, and retarded for being in the comment section. Like, let me read some of these comments to y'all. Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000. Mac acting bold and claiming police though. When have I ever acted bold? When do I act bold? One thing I realized, bro, this is why I stopped. This is why I quit YouTube as far as like talking about the streets and shit like that, because gang, I really don't have time for this shit, gang. Like, I feel like I'm way too intelligent for these niggas. I'm way too intelligent to even be talking about this stupid shit, and I've been knew that. You feel me? I've been knew that for a long time. I just did my goal behind talking about the street content was to influence kids to not be in the streets, and I feel like that shit worked, because again, every single time I open up my Instagram, it's people saying, hey bro, this, that, the third, you inspired me, you told me to get money, like, you feel me? I feel like I had a very positive outlook on a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is what niggas say. That's why Mac needs to quit antagonizing these dudes, in my opinion. It's cowardice, especially if you're gonna do anything and just call the cops. When have I ever antagonized a nigga, bro? Antagonizing is, boy, y'all niggas ain't like that, boy. When I see you, I'ma show you I'm like that. When I see you, I'ma do you the worst way. I'ma show you what a real gangster look like. That's antagonizing. That's antagonizing. Now, a lot of people also said this, because if y'all know about what happened at the airport, he called my wife a bitch, right? So a lot of people, and this is what I learned about niggas on the internet, like the fans, they want you to crash out because it's more entertaining for them to crash out, right? I don't give a what. So I'm supposed to crash out in the airport and just go crazy, and I was supposed to, basically what y'all say, I was supposed to beat the shit out of Q50, kick his head down the court, you know what I'm saying? Steal his chain, right? I was supposed to do all that because he called my wife a bitch in the airport? No, bro. My wife, you think my wife gave a fuck about that? No.
Right. And that's why I say, you know, they was on them grown folk business. They didn't let none of them words get to them to make them act out. Get them kicked out of the airport where they couldn't get home, you know, and maybe couldn't fly nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you just don't know what his reasoning was for him being in Chicago. It could have been he was down there attending to a sick relative. He might have had some things on his mind, you know what I mean? They could have been dealing with something and maybe just had a hectic trip or whatever, you know, or maybe it was just, they was just wore out, ready to get home and relax, you know what I mean? But they still handled it the right way. Now, like you said, these fans, they'll get on here and they want these guys to go out here and crash out and act a damn fool. And then they'll sit there and be like, oh man, what'd he do that for? No, he was in the airport, he shouldn't have done that. And I mean, you sitting up there telling them, you should have did this, you should have did that. It flips. It's like I be down if I do, I be down if I don't type situation. But like I said, I'm glad. I applaud them, him and his wife. They just took the high road, man, and kept it pushing. You know what I mean? No matter what was being said about them, you know what I'm saying? His wife, she took it. She probably looked at Q50 like, you know what? You ain't even worth the C note I wiped my ass with this morning. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby, we got a flight to catch. And that's good. You know what I'm saying? And if you go back and look at the first video to where he was explaining it, he said that, so, you know, if you go back and watch the first video where he, you know, explained it all, he said that them boys was going one way and he was, you know, coming up to him or however. But my man, he said, Q50 said, walked up to him, dapped him up, said he rocked with him. Just some of the videos, he just wasn't feeling it. You know, I guess they talked a little bit. Then they dabbed each other up, went on about their way. A couple of minutes later, then Q50 come back being playing tough, being Mr. Tough Guy. So what, did somebody get in his ear to me, hey, you could have turned this into a viral moment. You punk, you trying to punk out a YouTuber, you know, or trying to put a YouTuber in his place. Did somebody get in his ear, or did he think, oh, I could turn this into a viral moment? Let's go back, try to, you know, check him. Well, whatever his plan was, it didn't fall into Mula and his wife's plan. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get home. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, they was smart enough to know exactly where they was. You know what I mean? You gotta, in certain places, you do have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to act professional. You have to, you know, abide by certain rules. You know, certain things can't be said, especially in an airport. You know what I mean? Certain things can't be done. So I'm glad that they took that higher road and they were able to get home. You know, I gotta give them their flowers. I gotta applaud them because they was on their grown folks types that day. You know, that day, that night, whatever. You know, they didn't fall for the okie doke. His wife could have just went ballistic when she heard that B word. But like I said, shit, she was probably looking at Q50 like, hey, you probably ain't even worth the C note I wiped my ass with this morning. So I'm gonna let you call me that. I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? I know my worth. And that's good, man. You know, it's good. We need a lot more women like that, man, because, you know, if she would have went and took it the wrong way and did something or said something, and then, oh boy, she could have said something that probably would have hurt Q50 or made him feel like shit, then he was ready to crash out. Then, you know, Mac Mula would have had to put a stop to it. And the only way he could have put a stop to it is if they started throwing hands. Then everybody's locked up, can't fly, can't get home. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even worth it. So I'm glad they did choose that higher road. Let's see what he's saying.
My wife was trying to get home safely, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the main goal of this shit. And I'm not about to crash out because you said no words, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, you the one being tough. If you're not gonna put your hands on me or my wife, bro, I'm gonna go ahead about my business.
There you go.
I'm not stupid like that. I got millions of dollars to lose. We in Chicago. I don't live out here. So because he called my wife a bitch, I was supposed to whoop his ass, get put on a no-flight list, not be able to fly back home to Miami? That's just dumb, gang.
Yeah.
But that's how I tell y'all, a lot of these niggas is dumb, stupid, and retarded. And to be honest, I'm tired of these dumb, retarded motherfuckers being on my channel in the first place. I feel like it brings down the integrity. Like, a lot of niggas is just dumb, bro. They dumb. This is what he said. Listen, this is what dude said. He said, what's dumb as fuck is letting some dude call your wife a bitch and not take off on him. This dude is the type of person to feel tough as hell when they got a gun in their hand, but when they don't have one, they want to call the cops on you and not even fight back at all. What? And crazy thing, when Q50 got to leaving, Mac Mula started talking shit to him. That's just cowardless behavior. When the fuck did I talk shit to? People are crazy, bro. People are insane, gang. I didn't talk no shit to that nigga.
Well, not only that, yeah, okay, not only that, but we still have to go. We have to go because I believe Q50 did. He made a video as well about him running up on this cat. You never know what Q50 said. He may have exaggerated a lot of it in his live on him explaining what was happening. You know, he could have said that you was probably, you know, talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have said that you tucked your tail between your legs and wanted to run. You know what I mean? You just never know what he said in his live. So, you know, we don't know. We don't know what this this guy that's making the comment is basically saying. But you're right. I don't feel like that was reason enough for you to get kicked out of the airport, maybe get arrested. You know what I'm saying? If y'all would have threw down, somebody could have got shot. police. There's security in there. I believe they got weapons. The police is in there. They got police dogs. Could have got your ass bit up or something. You know what I mean? And still not be able to fly home. And then on top of that, may have been facing some federal charges. So I feel like, he did the right thing. I don't feel like he was scared. I don't feel like, he bitched up or however anybody want to say it. I just felt like he did the right thing. And a lot of people would have done the same thing too. And especially if you 3,000-4,000 miles away from your home, you didn't prepay for this flight. You ain't finna sit up here and mess that up over somebody calling you a word. You might be like, okay, well, I'm about to catch that boy some other time, but I'm getting my ass home tonight. So, hey, man, he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? But, all right, let's keep reading more comments. All right, police ass Matt Goofy. Bloggers gotta play it safe. Can't talk shit about these rappers, then bitch up when you see them in public. And the crazy part about it is, all these niggas that be commenting, you realize they always comment from no face. They always comment from a page where their name ain't on there, their face ain't on there. Like, I didn't bitch up. Bitching up would have been running. But regardless, I don't play the games of trying to convince nobody that I'm not a bitch, but like, gang, I don't know who, like, bro, we all men at the end of the day, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't know too many men that's just gonna let somebody slap them, let somebody beat them, let somebody whoop their ass, this, that, the third. Like, I will call the police on you with a gun in my hand, and I will call the police on you without a gun in my hand. I will call the police on you on O-Block, in Inglewood, in the airport, at the police. I will call the police on you, period, gang. Period. You don't think I called the police? You don't think I called the police about that situation? You fucking insane, bro. You don't think I made a police report about that situation? You don't think I told the police what's going on about that situation and what happened in the airport and the fact that he got on live and, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a grown ass man. I'm not out here trying to, I don't get on here to prove shit to you niggas, bro. Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on in my life that y'all don't even understand, bro. It's a lot of shit going on. You feel me? And at the end of the day, I'm in the airport by myself with my wife, gang. Nothing was finna go down in the airport. I was not gonna let nothing happen at all. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to antagonize him, do nothing. And I don't even think he wanted to do nothing in that airport. We in the airport. So it's like, to me, it's like, why you even being tough in the airport in the first place? Right. Like, we at the airport, bro. And you know you not about to do nothing. I know I'm not about to do nothing. So why are we even having this back and forth right now? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this really, honestly, honest to God, he really is the reason why I quit talking about that street shit, because it's stupid. It's stupid, and I'm too intelligent for this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I know why I did what I did. I experienced things that I experienced in my life, and I used all those experiences to teach a lot of kids. And I feel like I saved a lot of kids' life doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
so let's talk about that. So he said, you know, he explained the situation. My man is with his wife. I think he said he had his family pets with him, 2 little dogs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he got his wife, 2 dogs. That's it. Q50 had, I think he said, Lil Speedy, his cameraman, and it could have been somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you running up on this man while he with his wife. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 of your buddies plus your cameraman or whatever. So of course you're gonna play Mr. Tough. Now just think about, what if the situations was reversed? Would you play tough then? What if Mac had a few of his buddies and you was just with your girl? Would you have played that tough role then? Would one of his buddies, would you sit there and call one of his buddies a B word or call him, you know what I'm saying, or something like that? No, you would not have. You probably would have sat your ass down in one of them damn chairs with your girl. You might have noticed him. Might not even said nothing to him. You might have looked his way, But I don't think you wouldn't have confronted him like you tried to if Mac was with his boys. You know what I'm saying? So that it was a no-win situation. It was no win being in the airport, no win Mac with his wife and 2 little small dogs, and you with your partners. There's no win in this situation. So I mean, come on, man, that's not tough. Period. Like they say, you these gangsters. You see that on TV? See that where they be making all these posts? They turn around and they ops might unalive a civilian. You get no points for that. I feel like you get no points for that. I mean, that wouldn't even been a fair fight. Period. This man is with his wife and 2 small dogs, and you got 2-3 buddies with you. You get no points for that. None.
Like, I feel like I saved a lot of kids' life. There's a lot of kids that have ran up on me in Miami and Chicago. You know what I'm saying? A kid ran up on me in Chicago with his girlfriend. They probably was like 15 years old. And that nigga told me like, yeah, bro, you the one who taught me about stocks and finances and this and that and the third. And yeah, like, and my girlfriend, his girlfriend was telling me like, yeah, he always watching your videos about this. And he always laughing at this, laughing at that. And, you know, another thing I never really understood about these street niggas is like, bro, y'all bring all y'all beef to the internet.
Right.
If y'all supposed to be so street and so gangster, y'all supposed to keep that shit in the streets then.
They bring all their beef to the internet. Everything they do that they feel like this tough, they bring it to the internet, and then you get mad at other people for calling y'all goofies because the shit that y'all do is basically telling on yourself. But then you get somebody that talks about it or reacts to your video and say that shit is stupid, is dumb, then y'all want to take offense to it. It's, oh, these are fight words. No, they're not fighting words. No, it ain't none of that. They just basically saying that this, what y'all are doing, what y'all are posting is actually the dumbest. Like the weirdest shit that I've ever seen. Like you post right after you didn't clap somebody. That's weird to me. And he's saying that's the dumbest shit ever. And he's like, please, like, basically, like, remember the commercial? This is your brain on drug. He's telling these kids, like, please, don't try this at home because this gets you nowhere. It gets you maybe more enemies. It gets you locked up, or it gets you put in a cemetery at a young age. So that's what he's basically saying. And these guys, they don't like that. They don't like that. But if it was him like cheering them on, oh yeah, you on one today, my boy just doing, then they would be cool with it, which is crazy to me. I've never seen any YouTuber basically cheer on some shit that these rappers put online. I've never seen one. I don't know. It could be something out there that's really hyped, that really hypes it up, make it seem like it's cool, but it's really not cool. It's not cool at all. Because you have to think about not only are your fans seeing it, but the person that you just took from their family is seeing that. They already hurt, and then you online talking about it, and how you smoking on him, and how you would piss on his grave. I mean, that's very hurtful. You don't think about that until it comes to your side, or when it comes to your mama or your daddy having to go through those emotions. You may not be here to experience that or see how your family would feel when it comes to something happening to you and your family having to go through it.
As soon as y'all bring it to Instagram, it's everybody business, and everybody got the right to comment on it, bro. You feel me? And you don't have the right to slap a nigga to want to slap somebody because you don't like what he said on a YouTube video. That ain't how that is not how the law works.
Right.
And when I pick up the phone and call the police, that don't make me pussy. That don't make me bitch. That make me smart. I got shit to lose, bro. You feel me? Yeah. I got a lot of shit to lose. shit that y'all don't even know. Sponsorships that's on the table. Sponsorships that didn't like the fact that even happened at the airport. I had to explain myself to a very huge company. I had to explain myself and explain what was going on and explain. I had to really sit down on the phone and like type messages and really explain to these companies, I'm not running no money away to prove to y'all that I'm tough.
All right,
because
yeah, and that's right.
Y'all was in Lil Durk comments every single fucking day for months and years straight. Slide for Vaughn, 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 slide for Vaughn. And as soon as he got caught in the Fed, slide for Vaughn, y'all same niggas got on here and called him stupid.
Yeah. And see, not only that, like, let's talk about that. The sponsors, the things that he got going on in his life. So what if it did? What if they actually did throw some hands, you know? And what if he actually did whoop Cupid? He still would have had to respond to these people that he do business with. And they probably been like, you know what? That's not professional. We don't want to associate ourselves or tie ourselves to this type of behavior. So he's losing money. So you know, my man's thinking about all this. He's not, where just the anger takes control, and he's thinking about like, hey, you know what? If I do this, or if I escalate, this goes any further, I could be losing millions. You know what I mean? People don't think like that. He does, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really good that he was able to, control himself and think about his future. Now, let's talk about old boy on the other hand. He may be signed to a label. He ain't got to explain himself to nobody, because probably the label that he's signed to, they probably love that. They probably, hey, viral moment. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the reason why they signed him. It's for the violence. They know he'll get active. You know what I mean? That's gonna bring more money. It's gonna put more money in their pockets. He ain't gotta explain nothing. So there's a big difference in grown man business and kid business. You know what I mean? So I'm completely on Mac Mula's side in this situation right here. I would have called the police too.
Y'all, the same niggas got on here and called him dumb. Why would you throw your life away like that? You got all these millions, all this money. Why would you care? Why do you? What is it?
You feel me? So I don't listen to no stupid motherfuckers in the comment section, bro. I don't.
No.
You feel me? But this is why it's imperative for me. I don't give a fuck, and God forbid, but I don't give a damn if y'all can all unsubscribe to my shit right now. I can go back down to 15 subscribers. I will build my shit back up talking about some whole other shit. I can't keep talking about these dumbass situations with these street niggas that want to be tough and want to throw their life away and do all this. I'm not doing that shit, gang. Cause I'm smart, I'm intelligent. I always been an intelligent fucking person, gang. I always have been, and I'm too intelligent to stoop down to a motherfucker level and talk about this dumbass shit all day. That's why if y'all really rock with me and y'all really know, I've been slowly transitioning into stop talking about this shit because it's dumb.
And it don't make the man
it's
scary.
It's dumb, bro.
It don't make him scary whatsoever. My man's just saying he's really looking out for his future again. You know what I'm saying? Because if he keeps on with this, where he's reacting to these videos that these rappers are putting out, you know what I'm saying? The next encounter, it may not go like that. It can go way worse. You know what I mean? So I see, like I said, I completely see where he coming from. So let me just get off of that right here, because you know what I'm saying? I got too much to lose. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit up here and have to basically have to defend myself and maybe unalive one of these guys, or these guys might catch me and unalive me, you know what I mean, over some stuff that's being said over the internet. That's the crazy part about it. It's not even somebody saying it in your face. It's about what's being said over the internet. It's the internet. I don't know, man, because I mean, oh boy, Vaughn, he said that, man. You diss me, see what's gonna happen. I mean, it's being said over the internet. So you really, for one, you don't even know who's saying it. Somebody could just make a fake account with me, him, any other person, and just make some rude comments towards this one person. Hey, all right, I'll catch you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know if it's us or not. You know what I mean? No, it would be a different story if it was being said to your face, coming out of my mouth to your face. It would be different. But it's the internet. Anybody can get on here and fake, make up a fake page and say anything about anybody. Just like my man said, these comments is coming from these pages that don't even have a name, that don't even have a face. Everybody can be tough on the internet. Everybody, including me. You can be tough on the internet. But what's the point? It's dumb. If you can't say it to somebody's face, why would you want to say it on the internet? Unless you're scary, unless you're lame, you know what I mean? So, hey, I'm with you, Mac. I'm with you 100%. If that's what you got to do, you feel like you need to do that, you do that, brother. But you know, hey, I understand.
Don't get me wrong. The shit that I do talk about, Adrian Broner and these streamers and whatever else is going on, it also be stupid. But I understand I have to stoop down my level for it to be entertaining. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers don't believe my story, but everything I said was exactly what happened. Everybody calling me a goofy. I see one comment, he say, so you can't just be a normal guy without being called a goofy? Y'all are so backwards. Y'all can't wait to go to jail or die as long as you're considered a gangster. It's cool, I guess.
There
exactly. Honestly, that's the message I've been trying to push for years, bro. Like, you're not a goofy because you want to be a regular normal person. Dude. You're not a lame because you want to pick up the call and call the police and not go kill a nigga and end up in jail. You feel me? It's a lot. It's the jail and graveyard. It's prisons and graveyards full of niggas who didn't want to be goofy. You feel me? So they in jail or they dead because they wanted to prove to another nigga that they not goofy.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's not what's going on, gang. I'm not afraid for none of that shit. Like, nigga whooped my ass, he whooped my. I've got on video. I've got on plenty of story time. If go type in a Mac Mula story, you're not gonna see a story time where I did something tough. You're not gonna hear a story time where I'm portraying myself as this untouchable nigga that can't nobody play with. I'ma whoop your ass, this, that, the third. Like, I've told y'all stories about when I got my dumb ass robbed. I told y'all stories about when I got beat up, when I got chased out the hood, when this, that, the third happened. Like, I ain't never came on here and tried to be tough. You feel me? So it's like, I don't even understand why that type of energy is even put towards me, gang. Like, you feel me? But one thing I learned about these new age street niggas is they want to be tough 24/7 with everybody. YBC Duel was in my DMs, tough. Stop making videos about me, nigga. You making money on me, bitch. If I see you, I'ma do something to you. What? And to me, in my head, it's like, bro, don't you have ops that's trying to kill you? Everybody. Don't you got people in the real world that's really trying to kill you and that will really kill you and brag about it and go to jail for it? Why are you worried about me making a video about you? About some shit that you put on Instagram? You feel me? Chucky, same shit with Chucky. Hey man, don't make no more videos about me, bitch ass YouTube nigga. Yeah, I'm a real gangster. Yeah. It's like, bro, calm the fuck down, bro. Calm down. You same shit with him. You want to be tough. I ain't trying to be tough with no niggas, right, bro. I'm not. The life is good. I got 3 foreign cars in my garage. My house is 4 M's. Like, my wife don't work a fucking job. She got 50 purses in there worth hundreds of thousands, nigga. Like, it's 2 pools in my backyard, bro. I don't live my life every day to be tough.
Hey, and see, that's one thing too. I mean, I ain't gonna say they could be hating on the lifestyle, but they don't. I feel like the reason why they mad at him because he's saying, look at this, look at what this A, B, and C did. That's some lame, dumb ass shit. You're basically telling on yourself. I'm reacting to it. So when I guess they feel like when somebody reacts to it, that's gonna make more people watching. No, if everybody's watching it, they didn't already watched it, and they're even including the police. They didn't watch it. They got people sitting in offices in the police department. They got a whole damn unit assigned to that. What back in the day it was called the gang unit. Now they got these where they could just sit back and just watch all this stuff that y'all are posting. And I mean, y'all are the ones that's posting it. It has nothing to do with him. He's just reacting to it and saying how stupid it is. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to put this on the internet? Like, hey, kids, y'all stay in school. I mean, what? Why y'all mad at him for trying to push something positive out of a crazy, dumb ass video that these rappers put out? So, like I said, I mean, the man, I don't even think he hit 30 yet. And like he said, his house 4 M's. He got foreign cars, 2 pools in the backyard. You know what I mean? A lot of people, including myself, I ain't even got that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's good, man. So, hey, I can see, like I said, once again, I see where you coming from, Mr. Mula. Shit, if you feel like you want to get off of it, go ahead, man. Ain't nobody gonna hate you for it. I know I'm not gonna hate you for it. I'm gonna continue to watch you. I'm gonna continue to support you, man. Cause I mean, shit, you know, he was one of the reasons that kind of get me started in this. I'm still learning, but he's one of the reasons that got me on this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, if y'all wanna watch exactly how he's, you know, told it, what happened on the encounter. I think he got a video and he's explaining what happened in the airport, you know, and this is his video explaining why he's not talking about these cats no more. You know, y'all go check him out, man. Salute to you, Mr. Mula. I feel like you did the right thing, bro. So, hey, that's all I got, man. Y'all want to finish watching it, go check it out on this channel. Y'all comment and let me know how y'all feel. I feel like I'm with him, you know. I'm 100% with him. I feel like him and his wife did the right thing in the airport. They was able to get home. They didn't let none of them little words, you know, upset them, you know what I mean? And it's still not upset. He's still laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Wow.